Hi y'all, Jeff here with Jeff's Cars, and welcome back to another video. And this video, we're just out here tinkering around, and I've been tinkering with this driver's side of this SL or 350 SL, and I've already removed the trim from right here, the chrome trim. Just took off the rubber seal that goes around the door. I'm replacing that. When we put it all back together, and I had it on order. It's come, it's arrived. And so what I'm doing now, and these chrome pieces need to be really cleaned up and shined up, and that's something I can do inside the house. But the other thing that I'm doing is I'm retaping this off, because inside this A-pillar, it's red part of the way over, and it's white, the original white color here. And so I want to get this sanded down, this sanded some, all the way down, sanded, and get a little bit of this sanded. And I don't know if you saw in the last video that I basically primered the top and the bottom and around the door. I kind of made the decision whether, right now, that I'm just going to kind of paint around the perimeter so that, if somebody were to peek in and look inside the door cards, that, oh, it's still white. So it's the body color. Because I'm getting to the point where, I'm getting tired of messing with all of this. I'm ready to get color and clear on it. And so the next thing on that, and this is Sunday, this is typically family day, but, the wife is out of town. She's still down in Baton Rouge handling, her sister's affairs, and so on and so forth. And probably may not have a video next week unless it's transporting the 190E back up. That may be the video, is bringing the 190E. But meanwhile, I'm sitting here just masking away, and I thought, well, might as well shoot a video, and then I'll get the sander out and I'll sand this. I don't know if you can see this on camera, but I've got the 3 layers here. The original, well, can't quite see the white yet because I haven't gotten down that far, but there's the red, then the primer, then the last coat of red. But I want to make this all smooth. That way, when I put the molding back on, and I'm going to take this in and in the house, and I've got a box of all the moldings, and you can see the paint lines are on here. So it was probably best to get that off of there, at least this go around, because some of the moldings and things, it's going to show up with red on it, and I've got to try and get that cleaned up as much as possible, because people, good car connoisseurs are actually going to notice that, and I want to avoid that at the shows as much as I can. So more to come, but I'm going to finish up right here, and I went and got paper. Jose, he did the plastic, and the plastic works great for large areas like that where we're covering up. But now I'm trying to get more detailed. And to me, and I've worked with the paper all my life, to me, it's a little bit easier to do paper because then I can, kind of form it a little bit. So I'm going to kind of keep on going and get paper down on this lower part. You won't be able to see what I'm doing, but you know that I'm here, because probably hear me breathing as as in some of the other videos. But see, and I'm missing a door card, or I'm missing a cover down here on this interior panel, so I'm going to have to find one of them at some point. And this tape I bought this tape, some rough, rough surface tape. It don't work with a poop. So I'm just going with what I know, and I'm going to probably run out of the blue tape. I should have bought another small roll of that, but let me see. How am I going to? Let's tape. All right, let's do this. And see, this I hate, because when it's cooler, that's what happens to the tape. And then, of course, it curls up, and that makes it tough. And I don't like that. It's not like taping used to be in the old days, but I'm going to put some tape on the paper. Oops. Crap. Okay. There we go. I wish I had one of those tape machines that, you have the paper and it comes out so much easier to use. That I had when I was in the RV business, but everything costs money, and that's money I just really, trying to save. So let's, the last car I painted in here, I use newspaper too, so and that works. And then we had boxes of delivery, probably Amazon, since that seems to be what shows up at this house all the time, thanks to the wife. Had Amazon delivery, and there was packages that came that had paper, and I bet I still have some for packing. Oh, it was Walmart. It was Walmart that used that, and I just unfolded it, and it was heavier, and actually just used that. But paper, to me, first of all, when you're wanting to shoot your gun, when you're shooting your spray gun, it actually you can see your pattern on the paper. A lot of times you can't see it on the plastic. All right. Losing my tape. Oh, this is gonna be a challenge when I shoot this, because nothing is sticking down here. And then, of course, the tape is rolling up upon itself. All right, let me get my, now that I've gotten down there, I fall and I can't get up. Oh, what the heck is this? Got a rubber. Okay, well, there's a screw there for some reason, and with silicone around it, don't understand that. Oh, there's my little. Let me see if I can. Now these may have to replace these rocker sills at some point. This is difficult over here because they can't get the door to open any further. Huh. Oh, hate that when it happens. Yeah, one of the things too, there's always a suggestion if you're the one gunning, doing the gun, the paint gun work, always check the mat. If you're not the one masking, but the one gunning, always check the masking unless you can trust the guy. And not that I'm not trusting Jose. It's just, some of these areas, the pressure of the air on the gun, you don't want it to leak past and get into where you don't have, some coverage. Now, fortunately, on this car, I've got double layer and triple layer protection for the most part, because he's plastic the cabin. Over the top or underneath that, I've got the daytime tonneau cover, which, okay, I don't want to ruin it, but it's there for, it's there for another protection. I mean, because it is a canvas kind of a material, paint will soak into it and then, not be very good. But at this point, we've got some double and triple coverage going on, because I just don't want, I don't want to get white paint off the dash. I don't want to get white paint because the interior of this is supposed to be red. And, I want to keep it as clean as I can because, paint thinner and cleaning up the detail on the inside is, it would take forever. And, since we kind of had a timetable of what needed to be done, I'm just going with that. Now I'm probably going to, I see where, okay, I need to do a little bit more there. Oh, here's some, I did get some blue, more blue. And I got to tell you, folks, the blue painter's tape is probably, in my opinion, the better than, general purpose duct tape. So I've used both, and it looks like we have used both, but so far I've had better luck with the blue. It sticks better, and I just, it seems to work better. So okay, a little bit more of this. I think, oh, I got the door handles here to tape off. Now, this has been out here in the cold a little longer. And, the other thing is tape sticks to itself better. Okay, oh, I'm going to stick some paper up inside this door inside this door cavity. I saw where, hope they did that on the other side. Although, there's a couple holes in the door where the glass, will be visible, but this will help, protect it. A little bit. I mean, the glass, just take you a straight edge and Windex and keep cleaning, and it'll be fine. And I don't know if you saw on the last video where I only did around the perimeter of the door itself. Partly because I'm just, if I get overspray, on pretty much the entire door, great. If I don't, so be it. I mean, at this point in time, I would much rather You know, the door, when you know, having the inside of the door, I mean, eventually everybody's going to know that this car has been painted, and when I come across it, and of course it's been painted two different colors of red. It just mind baffled me. Why would somebody do that? I get it. In the 1970s, the popular portion of it was, okay, thanks Bobby Ewing for making the car, making the car famous. I need to take that off. But oh shoot. But yeah, it's it doesn't make any sense, because I really didn't find any major signs of, an accident. So, and here I'm putting all this stuff down here, and I've moved, and my tape has come loose. So now I have to retape that. And this molding, I don't care at this point, because I'll either replace it, or I'm going to go over the top of it with a foam padded sealer for when the tops sit on it. I think there is something missing, but we'll get to that when we get ready for doing tops. Because I'm probably, this is horrible. Where's my little, see, this is why, and this really doesn't matter there, but all right, well, that's okay. It's going to be what it is. Oh, goodness, I've got rocks down inside there. And by the way, yes, I am going to be, I'm going to keep the primer on it. And then the day of, or probably the day of or the day before, then I'll 400 grit, clean it off, and then throw color on it. Now, I've had some concerns of, am I going to shoot it, or am I going to have, my buddy Josh come and shoot it? That's the big question. That is the big question. Personally, I'd like to shoot it, but at the same time, I don't know if I can keep the whole day, because I'm going to shoot at least, I'll be shooting at least one or two coats of color, and yeah, two coats of color, and then at least two, if not three coats of clear. That's a long day, because after the second coat of color, then you got to tack it. You got to let it sit and tack off, and then tack it with tack rags before you shoot the clear. And with my breathing and whatnot, I don't know if I can do that or not. But like right now, right in this area here, yeah, my primer is dry. So what I'll do is I'll eventually 400 grit this. Now I still have a little bit of work to do. I got to do the ribs down there. This I can only shut. Oh, this side I can shut most of the way. Still have a little bit of work here, but not much. I'm all taped off, so I finished this. I could probably get most of the door, and well, there's some yucky muck stuff down there where the belt line was, the belt molding was. But yeah, I could finish up this with 220, get this door ready, get that fender. Oh, I have a little spot here where it still has the last coat of red. Have a little bit there. That's some hand sanding. Yeah, and then the convertible top cover. Basically, all I need left to do on it is go over with 220, and it's ready to shoot. Primer, so I might as well tape that off there while I'm at it. I don't know if you can see over there or not, but let me go ahead and tape off. I could not get the little there's a latch ring here. I could not get that off, so I'm just going to tape it off. Oh, and then I have inside the gas door. But today it's a lot cooler out, and it'll take the primer a little longer to seal. Where's that little knifey thingy? But I'm just kind of tinkering. Oh, there it is. Just kind of tinkering along here. Again, I don't know if I've mentioned this or not. May not be another video next week. Because I'll need to I need to drive back down to Baton Rouge. My wife is ready to come home after handling her sister's affairs. Oh, shoot. So there we go. You know, kind of funny thing, and I don't know if y'all, car guys are, car guys follow car guys and YouTubers and things like that. But it's kind of funny. And I thought about this after my live event. I don't know if y'all follow Bad Chad. He's on, for some reason, he's on my Facebook posts, and I've already subscribed to his channel on YouTube. But it was funny, the day that I did my last live, he was live too, and we were live both about the same time. And he's got a little nicer shop than I do, obviously. But the car that he's doing right now, big old car, I don't even know what it is. I haven't really paid that much attention. I just see the paint color and so forth. But he shot a single stage acrylic enamel paint or acrylic urethane. I don't remember which, and it turned out pretty good. Now the color combinations and stuff like that, that's a personal thing. It's not really my choice, but it looks good. I mean, his paint job turned out pretty good, and so he kind of started that about the same time that I started this, but he's got a little more help than I do for which and a little more space, and quite frankly, I think he's got and he's worked on it. Probably has about the same amount of clock hours, I guess. I would guess. So it's interesting how he's a little further ahead of me than or further a little ahead than I am on this one with some of the stuff. The only difference is he's got he's got glass that didn't fit, but kudos to him and hats off to him for what he's gotten accomplished so far. And I'm hoping sometime I can get the number of viewers and so forth as he has. So, but I want to thank thank all of you, my subscribers, for subscribing. I'm over 1,400 now. I can say that for the most part, I have my subscribers have come, naturally, organically. I did early on, several months ago, got caught up in one of those things where we get you the views and so forth like that. Well, I got some of the views, but I didn't get watch hours, and so all my watch hours now have pretty much come organically. And my most popular video so far right now is the one on the GL350, where Mercedes had told me that I needed to replace the engine, and not only once but twice. And that video is continually, I get 100 views every week, in addition, additional 100 views every week. So thank you for those who have subscribed and are following me and hopefully following the progress of this. I'm hoping again that this one will be done. I really want to take it on cruise night, May 3rd, in Blair, Nebraska, but with having to be out of town again next weekend, I don't know it. If I just get my butt in gear and quit yakking, but the tinkering side of things, I worked my butt off a little bit yesterday, but it takes time, and you got to be patient with it. But I think I'm gonna get the sander out and start sanding and get this door ready, and maybe do the door and the fender, or kind of get it back into here, before the end of the day. We'll see. It doesn't take long with the with the sander, but I've got spots in here that I can see the original red and then the primer, or the last red and the primer below it. get those off of there. It does look like there was a little body work here. Hope they found it, but it looks like it's pretty smooth, so I'm gonna leave it. We'll see what happens when we get the primer on it, if I need to skim coat over the top of it. But there was one little crack in the bottom. He found it, and looks like he's gotten that sanded down pretty good. So let's see what happens when I get the 220 on there. Folks, thanks for watching. You know, this is just another one of those videos you can let it sit and play, and you know, give me that watch time. You know, because not much took place other than got this all taped off again. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.